Talking SmackDown Live on this edition. Hi, welcome to SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing that video. Subscribe right now. Hit the bell on top. Keep up to date with all videos as and when they are posted. Like and share the video. Leave your comments of SmackDown Live in the comment section for me. I thought the show on the whole was a pretty good show. I was definitely taken by surprise by Naomi having to relinquish the SmackDown Women's Championship. It seems quite clear then that she's not going to be able to compete potentially even at WrestleMania, which for me, I was kind of not really a fan for winning the belt to begin with. I always said that Alexa Bliss deserved to go into WrestleMania as the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. But I see the reason that WWE did it. Of course, it was going to be Naomi's hometown. And you don't wish injury on anyone. You don't wish it to end like this. So I'm pretty sad for Naomi. I'm, kind of wish that maybe she hadn't lost the belt on this circumstances. But to see that we got a SmackDown Live Women's Championship match to crown a new champion straight away. The two former champions, Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss, facing each other in the squared circle. Seeing Alexa Bliss come out on top, of course, cheating to do so with the two hands hitting into the throat of Becky Lynch when the referee's back was turned to then go into a roll-up. Seeing the tights pulled as well to see a brand new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. I kind of feel like the right woman is going into WrestleMania now with that championship, but it'll be interesting to see now what plans will be going into the event now. My understanding was that this belt wasn't going to be defended at WrestleMania, although we could see a multi-women's match from the SmackDown brand. So potentially we could see maybe all of them together still in like a 6-women's match like we did at the Royal Rumble kickoff, or we could even see maybe where the belt now is on the line and we could see all of them against each other like we did perhaps at Backlash. But we'll have to wait and see as and when all plays out. Elsewhere in the show, we see American Alpha picking up a victory over Breeze Ango. American Alpha seems to like to make everyone look good. I don't think really they should be a bit more dominant as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but they picked up the victory nonetheless, and it was still kind of in quick fashion. But I think now as we're getting towards the WrestleMania season, I think the only team that should be seen as creditable against the Alpha would be the Usos, if you're asking me. We did see a promo with the two leading to the feud going forward after the match. The Usos definitely making it quite clear that they are after the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. We see the Falls Count Anywhere match, and it went exactly as predicted. Of course, Natalya picking up the victory over Nikki Bella. Very entertaining match. I really enjoyed this match. It did actually exceed my expectations, quite looking at it. And we did go towards the back of the arena. We see it going kind of all over the arena, in fact, inside the arena. The key moments of the match was seeing that, of course, Nikki Bella was thrown into Maurice once again. This did lead to when they went back into the ringside area that Maurice would come out and attack Nikki Bella with a sort of, it looked to be a pipe of some description, and we see a victory then given to Natalya after this, and The Miz actually pulling Maurice away. Going into the Battle Royal, again, mostly went as predicted. It was pretty entertaining. I liked everything apart from the finish. It was definitely an entertaining Battle Royal, definitely played all of its parts it needed to put the rivalries going forward. We see Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin having that sort of renewed kind of rivalry there, where we see the end of days put onto Dean Ambrose on the outside of the concrete floor after Baron Corbin was eliminated by Ambrose. Ambrose did actually later come back into the match and was eliminated again by, I believe, was Luke Harper, if I'm not mistaken, but definitely was a combination move with Luke Harper and AJ Styles. But anyway, going back into the matter at hand, we see, of course, John Cena eliminate The Miz, to later then The Miz come back into the ring to eliminate John Cena. So clearly the mixed tag match seems to be on for WrestleMania of John Cena and Nikki Bella against The Miz and Maurice. It now seems that that's going to take shape going forward from next week on SmackDown Live. The problem was with the finish for me. It was, to be honest, it had to be a botch finish because it seemed to be that both AJ Styles and Luke Harper hit the concrete floor at the same time, but quite clearly through television it was quite clear that AJ Styles' feet hit the floor first. So the way it's been put around with this is that next week on SmackDown Live we'll have Luke Harper versus AJ Styles. The winner will then go to compete against Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. The thing is with this, I think made it so bad looking as well, was that we didn't get an instant replay. We had 4 referees arguing, not knowing who kind of what happened, and it was quite clear on TV how it happened as well. So clearly if the move had been executed better where both men had hit the feet on the concrete floor at the same time, I think maybe would be less confusion, perhaps less outrage from fans on Twitter and everywhere else saying their opinions, saying how it was such a bad ending to SmackDown, possibly one of the worst actually since the brand split. But I think hopefully it can be recovered for next week with Luke Harper and AJ Styles, and I look forward to seeing how that encounter plays out. Personally, for me, if I'm really brutally honest, as much as I'd love to see a Wyatt family triple threat, wouldn't it be kind of amazing to see AJ Styles in the triple threat instead? I would definitely be on board with that, especially with the rumours that Shane McMahon will be the one taking on AJ Styles. I certainly do not not want to see that encounter really. Although if AJ picks up a victory at WrestleMania, maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But personally for me, I did notice on Twitter, by the way, that Shinsuke Nakamura said that he would love to throw his name into the hat to facing AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Now, personally for me, that would be incredible for me. It was my favourite match of last year from Wrestle Kingdom 10 from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Would love to see that take place at a WrestleMania. But that's everything for me anyway. That was SmackDown Live. That's my kind of mini recap review for you there. I thought the show was okay. Certainly, up until the main event, I would have said it was a good show. But I think the finish of the main event sometimes is quite key for a lot of the show because it's the main focal point taking into next week. Of course, there's some story that makes you think, right, okay, well, we need to watch next week to see where it goes from here. But I kind of feel like we could have done with a result there and then. But apart from that, all very good in my personal opinion. But let me know your feelings in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel. I'm getting near 150 subscribers. I would love to hit that milestone. Certainly now we're on the road to WrestleMania as well. Like and share the video. Hit the bell on top. Keep up to date with all videos as and when they're posted. You're watching SCW, the wrestling channel, here on YouTube.com. Take care.